folks. Welcome to 10 Minute Talk Show. The talk show is 10 minutes length. I am your host, Eric Forgey, and this is our last show of the year, which means, good news everybody, 2016 is nearly over. Oh, it feels good to say that. I don't want to see 2016 together ever again. I don't want to see the 20 and 16 should never be said together. They should never live together. Even as like a final football score, never. If it's 2016 and the final score in a football game, put more time on the clock. I don't want to see 2016 ever again. It's over. We all hated 2016, but thankfully it's almost over. Now on a show like this, it would make sense to do like a retrospective, talk about the biggest stories of the year. But I don't want to bum you all out. I like you all individually. I don't want to bum you out. So talking about the biggest stories of the year is just not positive because the biggest story of the year is the most depressing story of the year. You know what I mean? The President Trump. That, yes. So it's not good. But I have found a bit of a silver lining in that story. At least I think I have. I hope I have. So hopefully we'll have this part of the story in our heads for the next few years. Because here's the upside, folks. Here's the good thing. Hillary Clinton did win the popular vote. She got more votes than President Trump. That's something, right? That's something. That's something. Now, just how many more votes did she get than Donald Trump? Well, I will tell you. Molly? Oh. That's nice. It was 2,700,600 voters. 2,700,000 people there were. Yeah. 2,700,600 voters. That's how many people said I'm with her. Voters of love. Voters of love. That's right, voters of love. Voters of love. Yeah, thank you. Because you life in love. I am not a singer. But they are. Thank you to the choir. Oh, that was embarrassing for mostly me. Now that we have that song in our head, hopefully for the next 4 years, just whenever there's a Trump story, which is going to be every day, just think of that. Not my voice, but theirs. Let's move on. Speaking of wonderful positive things, I want to bring on a positive person to this particular show. He's a writer, he's a comedian, he is an actor, he is a boxer, and who does he fight? Cancer. What? He really does. You recognize him from a comedy mainstay, a juggernaut in this country, the Royal Canadian Air Farce. He's a wonderful person. He's Craig Lauzon, everybody. He's you are a solid individual. You're sturdy.
Thank you.
You are a thick.
Yeah, grab that mic for me though.
Oh yeah, let's get you. We want to talk to you. We want to hear you. So there you go. Take this. What's your name?
Thank you.
Yeah, we don't have CDC money. We have this.
Well, it's not far off.
Yeah. As Matt O'Brien put it, it's a nice in Columbus. So that's what we have here. Yeah. How are you, for God's sake? Besides being firm and sturdy and fit.
Right. I'm good, man. I'm really good. I'm really busy. I've been doing a lot of writing, doing a lot of. Shot a series in the summer for AP10 and then Air Farce, and I've been writing a play and stuff, so busy.
That sounds like things that you would do. I've actually been following your Facebook feed almost as much as like any other news source because you have been very, very vocal and very passionate and watching very closely what's happening in North Dakota with Standing Rock. There's been things going on. Just a quick story. There are things happening in North Dakota.
Oh shit!
You've been very vocal about this, and I've been following you because you've been You've been like following every story, every development, and in the spirit of trying to find a good thing about this damn year, that is definitely a positive thing when you say that's right under the wire, a positive story.
Yeah, just made it in.
Yeah,
and it was Obama finally dropped the hammer and told him to stop, so that was great. But it was a long journey, and I think maybe part of it was because I think September 9th he also put a temporary halt to it.
Right.
But I think he was kind of waiting until he had all his ducks in a row to make it more difficult for whomever won the election or whomever is in power.
Whomever. Yeah.
To be able to overturn or change the decision that he put forth.
Right.
So that's why I think, because I think a lot of people were clamoring like, what's up with Obama's not saying anything, not doing anything, where is he on this? And then when you finally heard from him, it was just stop. It wasn't like, oh, we'll look at it, and it was It was, oh, no, we can't. You know?
Yeah, exactly. So it's good.
Yeah.
Now let's just say I care about this issue, and it's something that I've posted something on my Facebook. I've tweeted about it. I've done some of that. But what do I do to go one step further? In your opinion, what's a good thing to do? Like, if you care about this issue, What do we do?
Well, don't give up on it because
Right.
just because they're circumventing the res right now, they're still going to continue with the construction. It'll just have to go a different way.
Right.
And really, it's not good for anybody because even if it's miles away from a river, it still seeps into the groundwater. It's just not a good idea. And it's going to go through 4 different states. I mean, I know it's funny because we're talking about we're Canadian, but
Right.
there are pipelines in Canada, so be cognizant of that. BC, I mean, Trudeau just allowed the pipeline to be passed in BC, and that's going to be the next step for us, I guess, as a group of people to try and get it stopped. But as a whole, I mean, the Dakota Access Pipeline is still going to happen in some form or another. So just to be aware of it, don't let it go away.
Right.
Just
Don't lose sight of
because,
it. Keep your focus on it. Yeah,
exactly.
And also, speaking of next step, please tell me there's a Royal Canadian Air Farce New Year's special this year as well.
There is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Good real stories.
I know everybody's super excited about it.
When can we see that? Let's watch
it's
that.
going to be on December 30th at 8 p.m. on CBC, and then again on Saturday at 10 because it's going to be on after Hockey Night in Canada.
Okay, that makes
and
sense.
then Sunday at 7.
A delightful human being, an incredibly talented person. He's Craig Lauzon. Let's bring out our second and last guest of the show. You can catch her on our podcast with my buddy Leanne Maladin. It's called Sisters. Check it out. It's a podcast. It's on iTunes, or so I've heard. Please welcome to the show, Camille Cote!
How you guys doing? Thank you. I'm actually, I'm pretty excited, for this year. I'm actually celebrating my 2-year anniversary today. Thank you. It's the 2-year anniversary of the last time that I fucked a guy. Thank you. Yeah, I saw a condom on the ground the other day. I thought it was a wet nap. It's been. I was like, this is pretty cool. I can just not have to wash my hands. I can just do it right here. They're like, that is a Trojan. No, I'm in a relationship with a woman now. It's pretty cool. Really nice audience you guys have there. I don't know if you've ever made that switch before. It's a good switch. A lot of nods in the audience. It's kind of a nice thing. Guys are cool. I just realized that women are just better people. That's it. Not better. Men, you guys, you got your dicks and you're good at doing some stuff with, heavy machinery. But women, we got hearts. And we listen! Yeah, she's pretty awesome. But I think we were talking about 2016 earlier. It's been kind of a rough year for many people, but like for women, it's been kind of messed up. Sorry to get serious at a comedy show, but there's just one thing as a woman that I don't think that anyone can take away from me, and that is when you pull a long, wet hair out of your butt crack. I don't know if I'm connecting with any of you on this. If you've experienced this before. Doesn't even have to be your hair. When you're getting ready in the shower, and maybe you brush your teeth in the shower. I don't know. I do because I like to, save water. You do your thing. You get out of the shower, and then you turn around and you pull that. That'll make my day for a week. And no one can take away that feeling from me. No one can take it away. Not Donald Trump. Not that guy in the car that honked his horn at me at a stoplight and I ran up to him because I thought that I knew him. And then I realized I didn't do it and I was like, oh, I'm sorry, you were just objectifying me? I'm sorry. No one can take away that.
And also, if you want to attend the show, it's fun to attend the show, isn't it? You can check us out, please. Check 10minuteaudience@gmail.com. And that's it. That's it for 2016.